Alright guys, so we are on the verge of Dokkan Battlefield returning to Dokkan. Now, I wanted to make a quick video on some easily to obtain URs that might help you in the mode. Now, there's a couple things. One, judging by how the mode went last time, you are going to need very powerful, like, LRs and TURs in order to properly be able to challenge this mode. But judging by the language that was used, talking with some people who did some, like, alternate translations of the scan right here, it is possible that this time you need to have 100 URs to even challenge the mode at all. Now, we don't know for sure. Again, it'll be another 2 days until we find out. But just in case, what I want to do is I actually want to kind of go over some easily to obtain URs in the game so that you guys might be able to challenge Dokkan Battlefield when it returns on JP Dokkan very soon. Now, also, the mode is permanent. So, it's not like a race against time, you're missing out on shit. It does appear as the mode is sticking around this time. It's not going anywhere. So, you can start building up your URs now, but, there's not like a death, countdown to doomsday clock or anything like that. So, real quick, I'm going to also retouch on the easily to obtain fierce battle units. If you guys remember, I did a video on easy to obtain fierce battle units because LR Vegito Blue needs a requirement of 6 fierce battle units with every type. So there was this picture circulating around. There were 2 units that needed to be added to it. Physical Kid Buu to the redstone portion, and then Physical Super Saiyan 3 Broly, and then this was the list right here. All of these units obviously are all UR level. They can all be used on Dokkan Battlefield. So all of these units right here. A few of these I probably will cover in this long list here, but let's go ahead and jump into it. The first thing, all Super Strikes will count. They're all UR level characters. A UR level character, of course, would be a base SSR that goes up to level 80. Then you could Z-awaken them to level 100 and they become a UR. Obviously, a TUR is when they awaken again and they go up to level 120. So, all of the Super Strikes will count, all of these guys. As you can see, we have, 4, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. There's 18 Super Strikes. So all of those cards can be used in Dokkan Battlefield. Now, I heard from the first time Dokkan Battlefield was around, units that got SA-15, like all of these guys right here, were absolute monsters in Dokkan Battlefield. So there's a good chance that they will be again. These SA-15 units might be incredibly valuable. So all of those count. Next, we'll move on to this Frieza. You can farm this Frieza from the Full Power Frieza event. It is an SR card. Then you can get medals from the event itself to awaken this Frieza to this final form Frieza right here, who's actually not that bad. Shocking speed, prodigies, high chance of attack 70%, so that'll be a 50% chance. A decent, mid-tier card. It does only extreme damage, which sucks, but again, this is a very, very easy to obtain UR to use in the mode. Alright, so moving on. Yes, there we go. Okay. We have this Broly. Again, this was on the, this is one of the Fierce Battle units. You can awaken him to Super Saiyan Broly. Then, you can also awaken him again, and he becomes a Super Saiyan 3 Broly. Obviously, a UR, he does also have Fierce Battle. Should be a decent unit in Dokkan Battlefield. Then, of course, we have this. This is active right now on JP. So, you can actually get yourself Candy Vegito. Candy Vegito really might be a fantastic unit here because I think defensive units, judging by the way they talked about it in the scans, defensive units might be very, very important. And obviously, Candy Vegito with that 50% chance to dodge could be a very relevant unit here in Dokkan Battlefield. So don't forget to farm him up over here on JP before that event goes away. Next unit we have is this Videl right here. This Broly event is active on JP, so you can farm up this Videl. This Videl is not great, but she is still a UR. If you're a new account or a fresh account, obviously you're not, getting 100 URs will be difficult to do quickly. So this at least is a unit that you can, kind of quickly farm up. She does have a bad drop rate though, but that event is active right now on JP. Moving on, this SR Super Saiyan Goku. Obviously, you might not have this guy, but if you do, you get Dokkan awaken him to this form right here. This is all you need to get to. This counts as a UR right here, as long as he's Z-awakened. But he does also awaken again with Beerus medals from the Beerus boss fight to this Super Saiyan God Goku right here, who is a very, very good support unit. Probably not the best Super Saiyan God Goku in the game. That's probably the STR God Goku, because he just has, like, the STR Super Saiyan God Goku has, like, the best link set in the game. But this physical Super Saiyan God Goku is very close. He has a very good link set, and he's also very strong. So he could be very valuable in Dokkan Battlefield. We'll see. All right, moving on. We have Bowser or Salsa, whatever it is you want to say, easily to obtain SR, and you could Dokkan Awaken him with medals from the Cooler boss event, and he becomes this SSR right here, who's actually quite good. He could be usable in Dokkan Battlefield, depending on what your team makeup is, because he'll help both AGL and Tech-type units, so, you know, again, easily to obtain unit, which is really what we're looking for right here. Next, we have Tapion. So, this is a... They've done this a few times in the recent category Dokkan Fest, like, boss-type things, although the Tapion and Hirudegarn event, it's not for Dokkan Fest cards. You know, they are like Masked Saiyan or Kefla, where they're on every banner. But this physical Tapion you can get from the first stage of the Hirudegarn event. In my experience, he does have a pretty good drop rate, but I presume he has the same drop rate, 20%, that all of those other cards have, like, you know, Goku Black, Buhan, Murd Zamasu, you know, Veku from the Gogeta event. I believe they'll all have the same 20% drop rate. But you can get this guy from the first stage of that Hirudegarn event, and he does obviously count as a UR. He does lower attack, so he will have some value if you're a new player, absolutely. Other than that, though, there are definitely better units than him, so we'll go ahead and get rid of that. Again, you know, very recently, on these category leaders, they have introduced, like, some new farmable cards for us. Obviously, one reason is because with the introduction of the category meta, you know, it's hard to fill out some of these categories sometimes, so they introduce these characters that are easy to farm in case you can't, you know, build a full category team, which is very nice of them to do for free-to-play players, and it's obviously very helpful if you are freshly starting a JP account. So, this Frieza is farmable from the first stage of the Angel Golden Frieza event. This actually should be coming to Global very, very soon. I do suspect this will be the next Dokkan Fest that will come to Global. So, go ahead and farm this guy up if you can from the first stage of the Angel Golden Frieza fight. Next one we have, of course, this Goku right here. This is a long string of Dokkan Awakenings. You know, then he goes to this Super Saiyan Goku. Let's look at the Japan version, because obviously I think Global will get Dokkan Battlefield during their 3-year anniversary, but that's not going to be until July. So right now we're kind of focusing strictly on the JP version. So, you know, then, you know, going backwards, he goes to this Goku. Now again, on JP, he does not awaken from this Angel Goku. On Global, this Angel Goku awakens in that Super Saiyan Goku, but on JP, it's different. The rare Goku right here, he Dokkan awakens directly into that Super Saiyan Goku. That's one slight difference on the JP and Global versions of the game, and it does make farming Super Saiyan Gokus much easier on Global, because this guy is already an SSR, and he could become a UR, and you could Z-awaken him without even having to use an Elder Kai or a Supreme Kai medal. But on, you know, on JP, he's only an SR. So, you know, you Z-awaken him, and it'll be a 50% chance to raise SA levels. But on Global, you awaken this guy, and it'll be a 100% chance to raise super attack levels. So on JP, this is the first card that would technically count as a UR, so go ahead and get him up to at least this level, the Super Saiyan Goku Angel. Alright, moving on. We have this Cell right here. This guy is farmable from the Cell event. After you get him, you could get 3 medals from the Cell boss fight itself, and he'll awaken into this perfect form Cell right here, who does count as a UR, and he's not too bad. All enemies attack minus 12%. He actually could be quite valuable in the Dokkan Battlefield if the enemies really do hit as hard as the scans kind of imply they do. Alright, moving on, we have Buu Piccolo right here. Very easy to obtain SR, and you can get medals from the Buhan event to Dokkan Awaken him to this Buhan, which does qualify as a UR. He's okay. Recover 30% of damage as health. You know, it's interesting idea, right? Then we have this SR Buu-Tanks right here. Same thing. He awakens with medals from the Buhan boss event to come to this SSR. This guy's not too bad because he does actually seal super attacks, which might be incredibly valuable in Battlefield, or it might be trash if they're immune to it. It's hard to tell until we actually, get our hands on the mode itself. Moving on, we have this SR Super Saiyan Vegeta right here, which you can farm from the Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta event. And after getting medals from the boss itself, you can actually awaken him to Super Saiyan Vegeta Angel right here. I'm not the biggest fan of this card, but it is still a UR, which could help you in Battlefield. And the last one we'll take a look at is this Fat Boo right here, who you can farm from the Kid Boo event right here. And after that, you can Dokkan Awaken him with medals from the Kid Boo event into this Super Boo right here. So there you go, guys. There are some easily to obtain UR units to help prepare you for Battlefield. Again, it's hard to tell how relevant any of these units might be going into the mode, but at least to kind of help you get your foot in the door, maybe get that SSR copy of Ginyu, on your long journey to LR him or whatever. I figured this might be kind of a helpful video. But thanks y'all for watching, and I will catch you guys later.